Hello, everyone. My name is Leah, and I am a communications manager of Schindler Consulting, the best digital marketing for immigration experts. We are the only B2B company aimed solely at Canadian immigration consultants and lawyers. Today, I'm going to ask our CEO, Mr. Oleg Schindler, a few questions. Hi, Oleg. How are you today?
Hi, Leah. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Let's move on to today's topic, the Immigration News Digest. What is the Immigration News Digest? What is the whole idea of creating it?
Okay, so basically, the whole story started a few years ago when I was working as a business development manager in one Toronto-based company. I realized that our niche is so unique and so unusual that it requires a special approach. So regular marketing tools do not really work in our industry simply because it's a little bit different from regular industries. So in any other industry, whenever you want more clients to buy your product, you simply advertise it. And like if there is anyone who wants to buy your product or your service, you just need these persons to be willing to pay you. In the immigration industry, it doesn't work like that, simply because we have a great filter called eligibility. So if even if you have a special client who is willing to pay whatever you want, it still doesn't mean that you can help this client because of eligibility. So naturally, we started to dig deeper into how we can help immigration companies to grow, how we can grow the revenue, the profits, etc., and simply to attract clients. So the idea of the digest was similarly like different industries use the digest as an information tool simply to stay informed. We did one step further, and in addition to informing experts in the field, we decided that we need to use this content for marketing. So we literally started to gather sources. We started to create a flow of the information that can be used towards social media marketing for immigration companies. So having the environment in which legal things change every day, program updates are quite often, and we have hundreds of immigration programs, literally. So the Immigration News Digest is a marketing tool that keeps you informed, that can be used for your marketing, and eventually will help you to grow your number of followers and clients and grow your business.
Great. And what exact sources do you monitor, and how often do you monitor them?
Okay, so basically we have a team of experts who work in the field of immigration in Canada for several years. The team is monitoring all legal updates. So we literally monitor government websites, IRCC with all specific pages, with program delivery updates, with newsroom pages. We do the same thing with provincial governments. We do the same even at the layer of municipalities, various regional small programs. So we collected primary sources from all programs that exist today in Canada. And at least twice a day, our team monitors them. On top of that, we also monitor social media of all the stakeholders. So we are subscribed for various social media accounts of former and current workers of the Department of Immigration, directors, key figures. We also monitor some journalists who write about the immigration. So like the list is very big, and when I'm saying that like it's over 200 sources at like every day, like I'm not just saying that. It's indeed like that.
Wow, that's great. So, is the Immigration News Digest good both for social media and for publications on the website?
No, so the Immigration News Digest is intended for social media. So I want to emphasize this because I know that some of our clients even use it for updating their websites. For that case, we have different services. But as for the Immigration News Digest, so it is specifically created to promote your services on social media. It is written in the format of, we call it Facebook post format. So it always has the heading, it always has the main advisory, which literally tells what happened, and it always have hashtags. So we build it in a way that it is ready to be posted on your social media. So like if you want me to simplify, Immigration News Digest is a content marketing tool that is ready for publishing. Just copy, paste, add your call to action, add your link to your website in the first comment, add it, add your own illustration, and it is ready to go. So you don't need to waste a lot of time for that. It's already like 99% ready.
Mhm. And how can one use this Immigration News Digest for one's contact marketing?
Oh, well, it really depends on the type of social media. So obviously, some prefer Facebook, some prefer Instagram, some prefer LinkedIn, etc. So depending on your specific case, it might be slightly different. So the general principles are the same, but the actual use might be slightly different for every case. For example, let's take a look at the audience that we want to address. If your immigration company works primarily with the students, you need to reach them on social media that they tend to use. For example, like they would prefer Instagram over Facebook. So in this case, you would use a lot of hashtags. You would use various things that we use on Instagram, like reels, like links in the image. So depending on the type of social media, you try to adjust to your tone, your style of publishing, your illustrations. Because on the contrary, if you run a company that is targeting foreign entrepreneurs who want to start a business in Canada, well, in this case, your goal is LinkedIn. This means that your tone of social media posts should be different. It should be strictly professional. It should be appealing. You don't put 20, 30 hashtags. You will use probably maybe 2 or 3. It will be laconic, precise, and very, very professional. So depending on the type of social media, you adjust your publications.
Mhm. And how can the client create a video content with the help of the digest?
Oh, well, it's very easy. They should do video. Moreover, so when people ask me, can I create the video? I always reply them, well, you should do it. So since it's already a very, very like ready to use service, we literally do the following. So you can simply take your phone, take a stand, write what was new in this new digest, read it or record it, and that's it. You're ready to go. So it is ideal for publishing video content, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, shorts on YouTube, TikTok videos, well, name it. Literally, our digest is excellent thing, both for written marketing and for video marketing. So moreover, I would say that today's audience usually prefer video format over the text, like so the generations who are over 30, 35, they would still prefer to read the content. But younger audiences, especially those who are below 20 and I would say under 25, they would always prefer video content over the written content. So like if you didn't start any video marketing, start it, like, because you are already late, so do it.
Mhm. And do all the clients get the same content?
Yes, well, that is the idea of the Immigration News Digest and what allows us to keep it pretty affordable, cheap, and efficient, most importantly. So yes, all subscribers for Immigration News Digest get the same content, that's true, but it is very easy to customize it and to make it working specifically for you. For example, every client will select a different illustration. Everyone has a different website. Different people will use different call to actions for this post, so I don't see any problem in that. But another thing is that's why we explicitly state that it is intended for social media, not for websites. So websites may be penalized for plagiarism if all the websites are using the same thing, and Google do not really like that. But for social media, we don't have this issue. So we literally teach our new clients how to customize it, how to use it in the best way, and in this way they can get the most that it can offers for you.
Mhm. Oleg, you're also a licensed immigration consultant. So why do you help other consultants and lawyers who are essentially your competitors? Is there a conflict of interest there?
Well, yes, in a way, one can say that, but like in reality, so the market is so big that it is simply not like that. There is enough room for everyone. When we try to calculate all the immigration clients who are on the market, including permanent residents, temporary residents, including those who want to sponsor their families, including employers who want to apply for LMIA, including just like regular visitors, tourists who want to come to Canada. So like that number is huge. Like we are talking about hundreds of thousands of people. If we take the industry that provides services to these audiences, we will find out that we have approximately something like 13,000 immigration consultants, approximately 2,500 immigration lawyers. So if we divide even half of the audience to the number of experts, you will find out that like everyone can easily reach at least 50 to 100 clients a year, at least. And we have to face that there are a lot of do-it-yourself clients. So not where, so like the market is that big. So in this case, I don't consider other fellow consultants or lawyers as competitors. No, I consider them strictly as friends, collaborators, colleagues, and that's why I see that like there is no problem for me to help them. There is no conflict of interest between us. Moreover, the fact that I am myself a licensed immigration consultant, it's actually your advantage because I understand the industry both from inside and from outside. So, and our team, well, you know it. Most our team members have experience working in various immigration companies, not only in marketing departments, even in production departments. So when we write about immigration, when we monitor our like sources for the digest, we understand what it is all about, and that's why we will never do stupid mistakes that can be done by amateurs or by companies who are not strictly aimed at immigration industry. So we offer clients things that we know, that we understand. Moreover, since I'm a practicing immigration consultant, essentially I have two my own immigration practices, one in Toronto, one in Ottawa, and we test all those things on myself. So we never sell things that has not proven yet the results. And like if it works, we try to adjust it and to help other team members and other colleagues in the industry to benefit from it.
Mhm. And speaking of those results, what measurable results have clients seen? For example, time saved per week or engagement? Or in other words, how can you know that the Immigration News Digest is an efficient tool and how your clients can measure their own success?
Well, let's put it straightforward. So, unlike many other industries, there could be only one way to measure success: clients. So there are two things that every immigration consultants can measure and to realize whether they are successful or not. The first one is the number of consultations that have been booked. The other is the number of service agreements you have signed. So, like if, like probably many of you experienced those emails where they receive promises, we will put your company first page on Google, just pay us several $1,000s. And then eventually you realize that you have maybe a lot of calls, but like no one books paid consultations, no one signs agreements. So like it doesn't really work. So let's put it straightforward. So for example, in 2024, I had approximately 800 paid consultations in all of my immigration practices. So from January 1st this year till today, and we are at the end of August 2025, I have already 600 booked consultation in this year. And probably I'm going to hit 1,000 consultations for sure this year. So my average week is approximately 20 to 25 consultations. So this is the clear measurement how I can know that my strategy is successful. How do I get those consultations? Very simple, through the content. Our social media are immigration news hubs, and we post a lot of interesting things that attract people. Now, so in general, marketing is always about the ROI. It's return on investment. So if you take the Immigration News Digest subscription and start posting the news on your social media, and if at least you get one consultation booked in this period, 1 month, then you already have a full return on investment on your subscription. The second booking already is your profit, and so on and so on and so on. So moreover, one contract for express entry, for study permit, for work permit, for spousal sponsorship, name it. If you sign a retainer agreement with the client as a result of such social media marketing, it literally covers all your annual expenses for Immigration News Digest subscription. So like, it's very easy, just try it.
Mhm. So, in other words, the Immigration News Digest can replace a marketing specialist for immigration experts, right?
Well, that's the point. If you're a solo consultant, the Immigration News Digest is all you need to boost your social media and immediately convert it into the Immigration News Hub. So let's do the math. So you have 20 news per week. You have so like our daily issue is 4 news. So in 1 week you already have 20 news publications. This means that in a month you have approximately 80 something publications. This brings us to the total of approximately almost 1,000 news publications in 1 year. So just imagine your social media newsfeed, regardless whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram, it becomes a primary source of quality information for plenty of people who will naturally grow your audience.
That's great. Yeah. And can your team publish the Immigration News Digest on the client's social media?
Yes, we can offer our SMM services as well, but it's a different services which is not included in the regular subscription, but the short answer is definitely yes.
Okay. Oleg, thank you for your time today. If you want to try the Immigration News Digest, contact us for details and stay tuned.
Thank you for your time. Guys, subscribe for the Immigration News Digest and you will enjoy it.